girls and maybe guys, I don't know. I didn't even think about that when I said that, but welcome to Girl Talk. We're happy you're here, and thank you for always listening in with us every week. Wow, that opening was really bad, but it's okay. None of us are perfect.
Talk, guys.
None of us are perfect. All right. This week we are talking about the power of music.
I feel like we need music right now. Like,
Yes,
I don't know. The
yes.
dun dun dun, the scary thriller, or the power.
Yes, the power. I mean, it has
is.
a lot of power, and music is one of my favorite things too. I love music.
I love. Ashley will send me songs, and I'm like,
Yes,
I love it.
So do you. You send me songs too, randomly.
A few.
Yeah, I love music because, okay,
Which
I don't know if
you should make a playlist for us on Girl Talk.
I can. I totally can.
Okay,
I
guys,
will.
we're gonna put Ashley on the spot here. Ashley, we need. What do we want it to be? Upbeat, peppy, loving,
can-
romance. What do you want?
Probably like pop, peppy, like
Okay.
like you know.
We've got a pop, peppy.
Yes.
Girl Talk.
Yes.
What do you call that? Playlist.
Playlist.
Wow, what a hard word.
If you guys have any, please comment.
Yes,
Any
and
pop,
we'll put them all together.
preppy music. Yes.
This is
please.
gonna be fun.
Yes. We'll have all your favorites in one playlist. I'm down for that.
Yes,
And
okay.
then we'll share it with you guys. Okay. Anyways.
That's cool, yeah.
I love that actually. All right. So I don't know if it's just me, but with music, each season has like a certain genre of music.
Okay.
Is that you
You're
or
talking
no?
about fall, winter, spring?
Yeah, so like summer, I'm like into country-ish.
Definitely
you know what I'm trying to
country for
say?
summer, yes.
And like, okay, so
So
I
they're
listen
all about the beaches
yes,
and pontoon
winter's
boats.
down. Whenever it's sunny out, it's like a country. Like I don't know.
Yes,
That's
yes.
just me. But like, okay, I listen to all kinds of music though. So,
Yeah.
except for like
I don't do
the
heavy
screaming,
metal.
screamo. If you do, great.
Metallica,
but
I can't do that.
so like if it's rainy, I'm like into like a rock.
Okay.
Music type of thing, and then if it's winter in the
Yeah,
winter,
what is winter?
It's like a hip hop rap.
Oh,
It's
that's
really
cool.
weird. That's just how I am.
That's
and like
really
every
cool.
season, like I have like a more like I listen more to those type of genres. Yeah, I listen to everything.
Yeah.
But anyways, I just want to start off with that.
That's
I don't
so cool.
know
I never
if
thought of that.
that is anything with you guys.
I'm more of
or
like,
not.
what's my mood for the day?
Okay.
But I like that you have different seasons like
That's
that.
just
That's
weird
cool.
for me. Maybe it's just I don't know.
Really? Do you ever have a time where you're like, I can't find anything I like listening to?
Yeah, I'll have moods where I don't want to listen to music at all, even though I love it. That's very rare. Like, I think it's savage for people not to listen to anything in the car at all. But there's some days where I don't because
Yeah.
I'm super irritated or I'm super sad and I just don't want to listen to anything. And I think that's when I'm not in the mood to listen to anything.
Right.
But the only thing that helps me with that is if I, regardless of my mood, like if I put a worship song on, it puts me back in check
yeah.
to like what's really important. Like, why am I, what?
I think this might get a little loud.
Oh,
Sorry.
shoot.
I just
Sorry
don't know
if you didn't
you.
hear me. No. I feel like, so whenever I'm in a mood, a worship song will always put me back in check to like what's more important.
I could agree with that.
Like, I don't know why. It's always been that way for me too as well. Because with my grandma and her brain surgery, like the Battle Belongs song, I listen to it
love
every
that.
single day because that always puts me like in check of being like God's in control, like this, like, you know, it's just like every other worship song too. It just puts you back to
Yeah,
a check,
it does.
pretty much.
And you
So-
just said one thing there that I was going to mention too. Do you have certain songs that take you back to a certain memory? Right? Yeah.
That's
the
like
power of
good,
music, but-
pretty, bad, ugly,
Right.
everything. Like there's
Anything.
this. It is weird. Like I'm like, I would say it takes me back to junior high, or it takes me back to this trip, or it takes me back to this person, or
Yeah.
it is weird.
So when we go on like a family vacation, we started years ago picking like a theme song for that vacation.
Oh.
And I absolutely love it because not only like in the family text message, like leading up to vacation, people are like nominating songs. So it's getting us all excited. You know, we're all getting on the same page for this
Aw.
vacation. And then finally we settle on the theme song and we listen to it. But I just love that it's like all those memories that I have are attached to that song. And then when that song comes on the radio or something later, the first thing I think of is that vacation. And it brings back all those memories.
I
So that's
love
been
that.
so fun.
Yes, and it brings back, because I feel like even like, so you think about like holiday music, Christmas music, You think about your birthday song, like all those are always attached to memories and to the good times and to good things. Like, you know, it puts you into the mood for, like, just like you said, for the vacation, puts you in the mood for Christmas and things like that. Like, music is huge. And I also love, like, I think it's like a little minor love language of mine is when people think of me when they send me a song. Yeah. And I'm like, because I would always love new songs. So, as I said, please comment if you have a new song. Yes. Or if you love a song, maybe we haven't heard it.
I can't wait to see it.
Yes, I'm excited too.
One of my favorite things about music too is being with your church family, which doesn't have to be just your church, but like with a body of believers singing those worship songs together, because there is a presence. There is a Holy Spirit presence in that room. There is a unity between you all, and it is powerful. It is. I love that.
It is. I love it too. Like, even, I know I keep going back to, like, my grandma's brain surgery, but in the waiting room, it was me, my mom, and my aunt started playing Battle Belongs out loud, and we were, like, humming and singing it. Like, it was, like, 9:30 at night. There's nobody else in there. Yeah. And, like, you could feel it, like, us, like, because we were, like, tearing up, and she was still in surgery. Like, you could feel, like, the power.
The presence.
Right there. Yeah.
The comfort of it.
It was crazy.
So, I don't have all, like, the science behind this, but I have heard this before. Of course, we know that birds make noises, right, to the Lord. But rocks do. So there's like, is it a verse or a song that says, the rocks will not cry out of my place, right? And what does that mean? So everything is operating like at a frequency. Okay. And so if some scientists took rocks and like if you, I think, sped up their frequency, because theirs was really slow. If you sped it up, then there was actually like noise coming from the rocks. So it's just so cool because like even the rocks and the trees, like those are all worshiping the Heavenly Father. And like that is why we were created. Like that's why we love music. Yes. Is because it's there for us to use as a creation to Him. And so I think it's powerful when it says like the rocks won't cry out of my place. Like I'm not going to let a rock cry out and worship more than I do.
Exactly.
I want to use that gift for what God has.
I agree. And sing if you're good at it or if you're not good at it. Like, I'm not good at it, and I like to do it because it makes me happy. It makes me feel good. It makes me, you know what I mean? Like, I love to, even though I can't. And ask anybody I've sang around, I can't.
Right. So, like in church, I'm not the loudest person singing there. Yeah. But in my car by myself, I will sing as loud as I want to.
In my house, cleaning. Yes. Also, when you're feeling sad, dance it out.
So, even science now has used music a lot when it comes to, like, people recovering from strokes. Yes, and like a lot of medicinal side.
Yeah, because it brings back memories from it attaches to that. It gets crazy. I wish I knew, like you said, I wish I knew more of the background.
Right.
Of how music is.
This podcast here, The Power of Music, when we first started saying, let's talk about this, I just was like, I thought, this is great, Power of Music. And then when I started looking into it, I thought,
it's huge.
Yeah, I thought, oh my goodness, I don't even know how to scratch the surface because I don't even have enough time to try to understand all of it. But it is really neat. And I love that music is a mood booster. Yes. But it also will switch your mood. So I think it's so important to, which you mentioned earlier, but I think it's important to notice what triggers you. You know, like if I'm going into an important meeting, I'm not listening to the saddest song I've ever heard of and crying. Right. You know, I have to be ready for that.
I agree 100%. Like working out, you're going to be listening to
peppy, upbeat,
yes. And like
not piano, classical.
Right. So like even exactly. Also, I think with music, be careful what you're listening to too, like the words and stuff, because sometimes I get caught up in these type of songs, these type of music where like it ends up putting my mind shifts to a total like a negative space. I don't know, might not be for everybody, but it is for me. So that's why I go back to like worship songs when I feel like myself doing that and being unhappy.
No, it is
totally shifts.
Yeah, because words are powerful. So what you're speaking and what you're saying is
it's not all about
truth.
Just the beat. Yes, it's about the words too. So just be careful with that too.
Yeah,
but it does, like you said, like each genre is different for each moment of your life. So whatever you're doing, like when I'm nervous about going into a meeting, like I always probably put a worship song on because it kind of like I said, it tells you that God's on your side, that God will be there with you.
Yeah, and you're not gonna put on your gym music where you're like, yeah, I'm going to this meeting. And you're like, all your emotions are all like whacked out. Yeah, no, that's not what you want to do.
No, because you want to be somewhat calm.
Yeah.
Not too crazy. What do you listen to when you work out? But you listen to podcasts?
I listen to podcasts. I listen to books. But I do have a playlist that I love to listen to.
What's the genre? I don't even know.
It's pop, a lot of different things.
Okay. I was just curious.
Not country, but it's a lot of pop.
Country's hard to work out to.
I don't know how I'm working out to country. I'm sitting on the back porch sipping.
Exactly, you're relaxed. I totally agree with you. I totally agree.
I'm not doing that.
But, yeah.
But I did want to mention, too, just in closing, like, we all remember the story in the Bible, too, about Nebuchadnezzar. And what did they use? They used music. And when the music played, that's when everyone was supposed to bow down and worship.
Right.
So, I mean, that just tells you right there how powerful music is. And to resist that and not bow down to that idol. But, yeah, that was interesting. And then one other thing, too, Bach said, I play the notes as they are written, but it is God who makes the music. And I just thought that was so... pretty. Wasn't that so beautiful?
I love that.
Yeah, God makes the music, so
I like that.
enjoy the music.
Yes.
Enjoy it. It's there for us to enjoy and use and worship to Him. But I also want to see this playlist that Ash is going to come up with us. So drop in the comments below, and we will put that playlist out there for all of us to
Whatever
enjoy.
song is your favorite, doesn't matter, we'll put it in there.
Yeah, it'll be a fun one to filter through and listen.
Yes, I'm excited.
I love it. All right, girlfriends, we'll catch you next time on Girl Talk.
Hey, girlfriends, thank you so much for taking the time to listen to our podcast today. We are grateful to have you here.
We are Girlfriends Just Talking. We want to encourage women to live an intentional, powerful, positive, and spirit-filled life.
Come check us out over on Instagram and Facebook, where we have a community of women encouraging other women. We'll see you there.